Today we are reviewing Metal Hellsinger VR for PlayStation VR2, PCVR and Quest. The game was provided to me by the developer. Metal Hellsinger VR plunges players into the fiery depths of hell, accompanied by relentless metal soundtrack, narrated by the iconic Troy Baker. The game masterfully merges intense combat with rhythm-based gameplay. Each level is paired with a unique metal track, and for those looking to mix things up, there's even an option to swap the vinyl for an alternate soundtrack. After completing the tutorial and the first levels, players are given the ability to customize their loadout, selecting from variety of weapons introduced throughout the game. Some weapons feel more satisfying than others, and each has its own special attacks. However, I ran into an issue where the dual pistols wouldn't reload despite following the instructions. Reloading is typically a simple process, requiring you to press a button and perform a quick flick of the wrist, but for some reason it didn't work as expected with this weapon. The core gameplay revolves around staying in the rhythm as your attacks grow stronger when you slay to the pit. Doing well isn't just about surviving, it is essential. If you want to hear the full soundtrack, vocals only kick in when you keep your combo chain alive, adding an extra incentive to stay on tempo. Visual indicators and haptics, which vibrate to the beat, help guide you, and I made use of every option to stay in sync with the music. You can take a loadout of 4 weapons into each level, but unfortunately the weapon selection will feel clunky and unintuitive. By that I mean you pressing the thumbstick and then select the weapon with your hand, which is not ideal when the combat is so fast paced. I would prefer a gauge-based system for quicker weapon changes, saying that you can quickly swap between 2 weapons by the quick click of a thumbstick, but if you want to select other weapons you need to hold it for a bit longer, and that's what caught me up many times. Additionally, button remapping is not available, which might be a letdown for those who like to customize controls. That said, the gameplay is fast, featuring dashes, double jumps and rapid fire gunplay. There's also plenty of comfort option if the speed makes you feel a little bit queasy. I don't need them myself, but they are there for those who do. The game offers 4 difficulty settings, and the story is presented on a giant screen in front of you. While the narrative is interesting, watching it on a flat screen in VR feels oddly out of place, and it can break the immersion. Completing levels unlock torments, which are special challenges with modifiers adding more to the replayability. Visually, Metal Hellsinger VR shines with an art style reminiscent of mid-90s shooters, which I personally loved. Boss fights at the end of each level turn the game into an intense rhythm-based bullet hell, which is both chaotic and thrilling. I played on PC using PlayStation VR2, and I was impressed by the range of graphic options available after the tutorial. A standout feature, and one that surprised me, was the ability to adjust audio and video latency. A rare find in VR games, but highly appreciated in this one. You can complete the game in about 4 to 6 hours, roughly 2 charges of the PSVR2 controllers, but with the additions of challenges, difficulty settings, leaderboards and addictive gameplay, it will keep you coming back for more. In conclusion, Metal Hellsinger VR is a standout experience that shows how polished, fast-paced gameplay can work in virtual reality without causing discomfort, provided you've got enough options to tailor the experience. It's one of the best VR releases this year, available now on Quest and very soon on PCVR and PSVR2, so I have no problem giving it a very solid 9 out of 10. For all the other virtual reality reviews, news and gameplays, stay tuned to the channel. I'm covering every single headset, so you get everything here. And for now, that's it. Bye 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 bye.